Growing up, I've always accepted many leadership roles, and I always wanted to play a part in my community. I start when my mother and my siblings moved to Parfait Harmony. That is where it all started. Initially, at first, I wanted to actually support this government. I was young, I was only 17, and so I didn't really have the person, good contact person. However, at that time, I joined Apnu ticket as an independent councillor. However, there were some issues on the council, and I didn't clearly want to be a part of. You know, the political issues with the opposition and how things were being done. Well, Apnu was in charge of the council, so how things were actually being done. So I decided to step down, resign as a councillor. At that time, well, I have an independent view, and in those views, I want to see best for my community, best for the people I serve, best for Guyanese at large. However, there were certain positions and certain elements didn't want that. And I realized I can't be a part of it, so I resigned. At first, I didn't want to join any other party. At that time, Mr. Bruce, who was putting together this movement, I actually saw the ads kept coming in, join the movement, join the movement. And when I read a few of the caption that was there, the summary of what it is about, I realized, hey, why not give it a shot? At first, I thought it was a youth organization. So I said I can join, lend my expertise there. I initially joined and reached out. Then Mr. Bruce asked me to serve as the GS, of which is a political movement now. So when we get out into the fields, we were actually saying, no, it's not Mud Water Party. And people were asking, why mud? Why anything else? Why mud? And it was kind of a bit hard. It was kind of a bit hard, you know, selling that over to people, and it's plain as day. For me, it had a few obstacles in it as well, the entire acronym. And then the entire revelation that happened recently, it kind of brought light to many of the issues. And it kind of led to why I resigned. The movement in general. The movement was created to help people out of oppression, to help people out of the system that is being attacking them. But then you're actually the issue in the system. You were the one, or let me say, the court have found you as being the one attacking these individuals. If he is not Mudwater, maybe there are many more Mudwaters out there, but he has been implicated for being Mudwater. And at the time it's on record, and we can't argue with that. And I was very close, integrally involved. It's like, on one hand, you're helping, and then in the other hand, you're taking and you're attacking. You're fixing and you're attacking. You're fixing and you're attacking. And it was very confusing. You cannot be afraid in this time. You actually have to take the time and look at the scale and see that there's some sort of balance. You either support destruction or you support growth. If you have to hold your leaders accountable. You're seeing growth, you have to ensure you join the bandwagon to ensure that the processes are in place, things that you're actually advocating for. A simple conversation, a dialogue to correct, because there are a number of issues and there are hiccups that the government would face from time to time, any government across the world. The system isn't perfect, but at the end of the day, we have a duty as young people to support change, to support progress, to support development. And I'm going to close by saying, look at the track record.